Greetings everyone, this is Danny from harrtravel.com and I'm in one of my favorite places in the entire world in the Haven. So right now I'm actually in the Encore, brand new ship. This is the inaugural, so we're from some of the first people to ever have access to it. So say hi to the Haven staff, they are absolutely amazing. They're the ones that are gonna make your cruise an absolutely incredible experience. So right when you come in here, you can get help, of course, for anything that you need there. And then you have this beautiful seating area. So there's a couple different kinds of seats. You got some couches, some love seats and chairs as well. But it's really meant to be a very home-like, relaxing area where you can sit back, relax, and really take in, the quiet and the serenity that is the Haven compared to the rest of the ship. So as we head over here, you will see that you've got the full bar. So this is, always the best bartenders on board the ship. Absolutely incredible. But you have the coffee machine here. One thing I did want to point out is if you have the Premium Plus beverage package, you can actually get coffee here. You can't at the Starbucks, but you can here. Full bar, of course, with incredible service. So we'll continue on through. You can see it's a pretty good size. Throughout my last Haven cruise, it was pretty open and empty and quiet throughout the entire time. So as we head back, one thing that I did want to point out is that right here you are going to have an elevator. So this is going to go between decks 17, 18, and 19, which is the entire Haven complex. So over to my side here, you're going to have courtyard rooms, and you're also going to have 2 bedrooms on both sides that are in the Haven complex. We use the key card at the very front to get in. So let's continue on through to the courtyard area. So this is another space that is super unique to the Haven. So it's a pool that only those who have key card access have access to. So keep in mind that the Haven is family friendly, and there's some places that kids can use and some that they can't. This is something that kids do have access to. You have the loungers in the pool there, which is really nice. Put your feet in the water. And as you continue back, you also have a full-size pool here as well. You have a shower over on the other side so that you can shower before and after you get in and out of the pool. They always ask that you do that as well. A beautiful, beautiful waterfall. And then, of course, you have the hot tub jacuzzi in the corner. Once again, you can see that there's a mix of seating. You've got this little kind of love seat area there. You've got some solos. And then you're also going to have couch seating as well. So once again, this is the private pool. So when you go out to the main pool, when we're doing our tour, make sure that you check out our full ship tour as well. When you're going up to the main pool, you're going to see that there's a lot more people out there. In here, this is what the Haven is about. It's that sanctuary that you have away from everything else where you can just really relax and enjoy your vacation. So one thing to keep in mind, or for me to point out, is that not all of the Haven rooms are actually in the Haven complex themselves. There's just 3 types of rooms in here. So you're going to have the owner suites, which are on deck 18 in the very front. You're going to have the 2 bedrooms, and you're also going to have the courtyard penthouses, which are kind of mixed throughout. But if you're staying in one of the rooms outside, you still have access to this area. So if you're staying in a Haven room, just to clarify, you'll of course have the butler, you'll have everything else. But let's say you're staying in one of the aft-facing rooms. This is the very opposite side of the ship, so you would just come here to use all these things. So this is the space that really kind of redefined what a space can be on a cruise ship. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll point a few things out first, but it's absolutely breathtaking right now when I look out the front of the ship. So right here, you've got a setup. This is like an early afternoon setup. So you got some candies, some canapes and cookies, snacks, some fresh fruit, water, of course. And then you also have this espresso maker. So this is the second place where you can get coffee in here. So keep in mind, if you don't have the Plus beverage package, this is complimentary and you can utilize it as you like. You can make cappuccinos, espressos, things along those lines. But you also are going to have your Nespresso maker in your room, so you have that as well to keep in mind. So now let me show you this entire space. I'm actually going to start heading over in the corner here, and then when we get out to the big part of the space, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So a couple improvements that I noticed is, once again, absolutely beautiful furniture. But they did put some USB plugs, so there's a couple that are right here. And then on the ceiling, they also have, it's meant to look like the starry sky. So once again, a really beautiful space. We are off on the port side wing, so the left side of the ship as we're looking forward here. Once again, it's meant to be very homey, like a house. So you have an eclectic mix of sofas and single chairs, and then of course these beautiful chaise loungers, and they have these all throughout the entire ship. So what really makes this ship, this space so incredible is this view. So right now I'm looking out at Norwegian's brand new cruise terminal. This ship will actually be based there when it opens up in just a couple months. But this in and of itself, with almost a 270-degree wraparound view, would be absolutely beautiful. But what sets this apart is that they opened up this entire area. So this is, keep in mind they're sacrificing rooms to do this. This is kind of where the owner's suites are on the Norwegian Escape. But you can see, look how huge and open this incredible space is with this beautiful spiral staircase that goes up to the loft. I'll take you up there in just a minute. But I just wanted to walk you through. One thing that I noticed from the Joy and the Bliss is that this is kind of like a pleather. I noticed that the previous ones were all cloth, and so this is probably a little easier to keep up and keep clean. But to me, this exact view, this exact seat is kind of what makes the Haven really, really perfection. So I'm looking out at the front of the ship while we're cruising. Of course, you have all the top-notch service and everything that comes along with the Haven, but the space is really quite breathtaking. All right, so now we're heading up into the loft. The ship that I was just on most recently was the Joy. In fact, I'm going on in a couple days, and this space was actually closed off because when it was in the Chinese market, it was a High Rollers Casino, and it's closed off with a wall here now currently. This to me is so much better than that because not only do you get those incredible views here, but it's really light and bright and airy up here. Whereas on the Joy, it's kind of more of a very smaller, quieter space that's cut off from the rest. So once again, you kind of have that full lounge experience here as well. Once again, like a home, you have kind of eclectic mixed seating, big comfy couches, and then solo chairs with a coffee table as well. You're gonna have a library in here and games, so you have this beautiful, beautiful, really high-end Monopoly game right here. Some beautiful blown glass over there. And then you can see it's the same as on the other side, but you've got a bit of a library here where you can sit and relax with a nice book. And you got kind of an eclectic mix here. And if you'll head back over, once again, more seating in the back, and even though you're all the way in the very back space, you got this big comfy couch, and right now I can see perfectly out the very front of the ship. All right, so now I am on the second level of the Haven, which is actually deck 18. You look out here, you get a really beautiful view of the whole courtyard there, and you can see you have rooms along the side there, and then rooms along the side of the bottom, so that's exactly the same on both sides. Up top here, you don't have rooms on this side because you have the Haven restaurant. So this is another lounge area here. It's a really beautiful place. You can sit and relax as you're waiting for dinner, but also just a place to grab a book and relax as well. So one of the absolute best perks of being in the Haven, and I know there's a lot of great ones, is the Haven restaurant. So it's a unique restaurant on board that only Haven guests can book. You actually book it when you get on board, and you can have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's in addition to everything else that you'll have access to. So as you would expect, they have a really, really amazing wine collection here. Got bottles on the side here. You've got bottles over here as well. And then as we enter the space, what you'll notice is it's super bright. So you've got an entire wall of windows there that opens up completely. So now we're gonna head on back a little bit further. Once again, you have an eclectic mix. You got some booth seating, you have some full seating, you have some 4 tops, 2 tops. So you have a nice eclectic mix. So maybe you're dining with some friends, family, or just 1 or 2 of you as well. This is where they're gonna set up a breakfast buffet every single morning. So it's really, really nice place. That way you don't have to go all the way to the main buffet, but you can kind of grab and go as you like. But you also can order off the menu for, once again, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So now we're heading outside to the outdoor dining area of the Haven. So once again, same exact menu. You can order a la carte as you like. And then over here for breakfast, they're gonna have this set up as a little bit of a breakfast buffet. But once again, what made the breakaway class ships so unique and incredible, in addition to the Haven, was the waterfront. So that's what I love about this, is it's kind of an extension of the waterfront as well, but it's private to Haven guests only. So head on over here, you can see you have some of the most beautiful views. And one thing that I love is that they've put in this glass spacing again, like they've done on the other ships as well. So you get a little bit of flow in here as well, just to have an incredible outdoor dining experience. All right, so now just heading out of the elevator to the 19th floor, which is the 3rd level of the Haven complex. I did want to point out that there's 2 bathrooms that are right here. They're unisex that you can utilize, because that's just one of the things that you want to keep in mind if maybe you're not staying in one of the Haven staterooms themselves in the Courtyard complex. There are several throughout the area that are spread out for you. So as you get up top here, below me is the Courtyard complex. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see a great view from here. And then you have these plush loungers that are set in like double, bed size, and then also solo ones as well, all the way along here. One thing that I did want to point out is that you have this retractable roof here, and also you have air conditioning. So I can feel the air conditioning as I'm walking along, and that's really nice because with all the glass, it can get a little bit warm in here. So they do have air conditioning. So once again, in addition to the loungers, they have a mix of chairs up here as well. So you've got some soft seats there, and then over here you have a couple different styles of seating as well, along with the beautiful art on the wall. So you'll notice that on every single deck chair, you're going to have the towel that's already ready for you, and this is one of the big fluffy ones, not necessarily ones that they're using at the main pool decks. Okay, so now we are out on the Haven sun deck. So this is a great space. One thing to mention is it is just for 16 and up. So once again, kiddos can be in the pool down there, but this is just for adults. So beautiful furniture. Once again, the ship is brand new, just came out a couple days ago, and it looks in spectacular shape here. So here you have these massive oversized loungers that are there with pillows. Up there you kind of have like little cabanas where same thing. Once again, you're gonna have the towels at there. You're also gonna have full service out here, so full bar service if you want something along those lines. Okay. Also, as you continue along, you're going to see this really, really beautiful hot tub. So I'm going to step up this way because I can. There we go. And you see that you've got this massive hot tub here. This ship right now is going to be in the tropics, and then in a year or so, it's actually going to go into Alaska. So when I was just on the Alaska with the Norwegian Joy, this space was absolutely perfect as we were going through the glaciers. So we're able to sit here, look out, and right now I've got an unbelievable view of all of Miami all the way around. You can see a Crystal ship over there, the Norwegian Breakaway in the background as well, and then of course the brand new Norwegian terminal that's just getting ready to open up. We'll continue along here. Once again, you have these massive day beds that are out here. You've got a shower over to the side there with, once again, an absolutely huge rainforest shower head. So the last one, I think I said it was about the size of a tire, and I think I agree with that on this one too. So really nice rainforest shower head. You've got these great wind breaks up here, so you can see that there's slats in there. So what I feel is a nice breeze, but not a ton of wind that's blowing me away. So we'll continue along here, and you've got the front of the ship. So these are obviously going to be some coveted seats, but you have this beautiful view looking out the front of the ship with a nice little breeze blowing. You have the service of the haven, so you're going to have the drink service and everything up here as well. So we're going to continue along the side. I've seen them put bar stools here as well, where you got a nice little area to sit and have a drink, or maybe you can stand as well. But once again, the Haven Lounge is just below me, and you're looking straight out at the ship. It's the same exact view that the captain's going to have. So let's continue along here. So now we're kind of at the halfway point and heading over to the other side of the Haven sun deck. Once again, you have these two beautiful, massive day beds that are here looking out at the view. And as you follow me along here, what you're going to see is almost a clone of the other side, but a little bit smaller. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So right there, you're going to have the full shower that you have on the other side. And as we walk over here, you can see you've got the full extra hot tub as well. Once again, perfect spot for viewing the glaciers, but also a great place to hang out in the tropics as well. You've got the cabanas on the side, more day beds here that are really, really massive. And then they also have these loungers, kind of look like a bird cage a little bit, where you got a sitting and swinging lounger. So once again, one more kind of different type of furniture to make you feel like you're home and you have a place to relax. So right there is the door to the Vibe Beach Club, but once again, that is locked off, and this is just for the Haven. Right now, I am in a Courtyard Penthouse with balcony. It's in the Haven complex on board the Encore, and you're gonna absolutely love it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So right when you come in, just point out a few things. You've got the temperature control here. Do not disturb, makeup room. It's nice, you just turn it on or off. You don't have to step out of the room for that. One thing I did want to point out is you have to have the key card in there at all times. Otherwise, it will shut off the electrical in the room. This is a cost-saving effort, but also it is about safety is what they let you know. And there's a nice little night light here as well. This is where you're going to control the lighting right in here. Okay, and then right as you get in, you've got a little tiny bit of storage here on the side, and then you have your dry bar. So you've got wine glasses, champagne glasses up here, Nespresso, espresso, and coffee cups up there as well. You've got your Nespresso maker. I have one every single morning at home, so I love having this on board. In fact, yeah, I'm looking forward to my next cruise where I get to have this, and it's coming up very shortly. So here you've got the Nespresso pods that they will replace as you like. Okay, under here you've got more storage, and then you also have the full refrigerator here. It is currently locked right now. When they're doing the inaugurals like this, sometimes that's happening. And you also have silverware here. Because this is a Haven room, you can have your meals served in your room if you like. So go ahead and follow me on in here. I'm going to start in the bathroom and the kind of a walk-in closet area. So you've got closets here to hang up. You also have the plush robes. They're really, really soft and nice. And then also the slippers, the full golf umbrella here as well. So let me just shut that. There we go. So there's no additional storage on this side, but it does have a full-length mirror, which is great for getting ready. You've got storage here, so you've got a safe. It's small, not big enough for a laptop, but great for passports and wallets and things like that. You've got storage here, and then you got some pull-out storage there as well. And you also have some more hanging storage here as well. All right, so let me show you why this is such a great room for couples or families. So when you come in here, you've got a big bathtub. They've got the bath salts in there, L'Occitane upgraded bath amenities, which are fantastic. You also have basically the car wash shower head, and then you also have the rainforest shower as well. So if you do have a family, like I've got an almost 4-year-old, this is a perfect option for us because we love having the bathtub for her, and we can throw her in there, and then having the shower for us, that combo as well is really nice, and sometimes she takes a shower too. So that side over here, you only have one vanity. There is two spigots here, but really there's just kind of the one vanity area. There's not a ton of room to put away stuff, but you have some storage. Sorry, that's trash over there. And then you have storage over here as well. So that's really the only storage where you can put things away completely in the bathroom. I don't love that, but once again, it is an absolutely beautiful bathroom. You've got the toilet just in there. in a separate space, which is nice. And then a little bit more storage up here as well. And then for me, I'm 6'6", I've got a little more storage up there as well. So not everybody can utilize that. So, all right, go ahead and follow me on in here. What you'll see is a massive bed. This is a full king size bed. It's really, really beautiful. What I've noticed with all the rooms on the Encore is I think they are the most beautifully decorated rooms on any Norwegian ship, and maybe any ship in this kind of class, mega ship in the entire world. I've really been blown away by it so far. So on the side here, you have your light controls. You have a couple USB ports as well. There's 2 of them. You have your phone here, storage underneath, and then a little storage there as well. You've got your reading light, as well as it being backlit, and you also have a little lamp here. And then on the ceiling, it's meant to be like laying in bed and looking up at the stars. So you've got the controls with them, but it's just a really beautiful, ambiance addition to the room. So over here, you're going to have the area to get ready. So you've got a nice little seat there. You've got your hair dryer here that's standard in all rooms. Okay. You've got your ship phone right there. You've got a nice plug, a US plug there. And then right here you have a magnifying mirror, basically a nice vanity area to get ready. Champagne's gonna come in really soon in just a few minutes. You've got storage under the TV here. And then there you are going to have the flat screen TV that you can move and turn as you like. A very tiny bit of storage there and a little more storage here. But this is a full table. So once again, being that you're in the Haven, you can have it served course by course here, which I really like. And so you've got 2 chairs there. You can pull the other one as well. They'll bring one in if you want to host some friends. This is basically how you would turn it into having the 3rd passenger in here. But my daughter, like I said, this would be a perfect room for our family. So now I want to head out onto the balcony and show you kind of what the rest of the room is all about. All right, so now we're heading out on the balcony. So balconies in the Haven staterooms are my absolute favorite because I love having coffee on the balcony. I love eating on the balcony, and having that butler that can allow you to do that is really great, just to sit back, relax, and let them take care of that. So you see they have these oversized chairs on the balcony right here. I'm a pretty big guy, and they are absolutely huge. They can also take the table from inside and put it out here as well. So really good sized balcony. I'm pretty impressed with this one because, like I said, I'm really tall and I can't quite reach it. So you're also looking straight out the side of the ship, which adds to quite a bit of privacy. Right above us there is another balcony here because we're on deck 17. That's going to be up on 18, but the ones on 17 here does have a bigger balcony as well, and it's pretty private because when you're under here you have full privacy. There's a light out here as well, but you can see pretty good size. So let's head on back inside. So right now I'm in a Haven 2-bedroom family villa suite. This is a phenomenal option if you're traveling with a family. Let me show you what we're talking about. And right when we get in, just wanted to point out a few features. So you've got your temperature control here. There's a couple places where you can do that separately in this room, but you got your initial temperature control here, and then you just click the button here whether you want to make up the room or do not disturb. So it's nice. You don't have to go out, put a magnet on, flip something over. So nice and convenient there. Okay, so when you come in, you've got a nice little entryway here, and you're coming into the living room. But what I thought is I'd start with the 2nd bedroom essentially first. So come on in this way. This is what really sets this room apart. Couple things that I wanted to point out right when we come in. So first, you've got a bed that drops down from the ceiling here, and you've got a couch here as well. So I've had some people talk to me about, is this an ideal room for a couple, beyond a family, or what kind of different situations? So what I would say is if this is meant to be the full 2nd bedroom for a couple, that might be tough with the 2 couples splitting it. For a family, of course, it's absolutely perfect. Or you could have one person use the bed that gets made up here on the couch, and then the other one out in the living room. If people are willing to split up, that could be a good option as well too. So maybe a couple with 2 friends that are traveling along. But once again, this is an absolutely phenomenal option for families. And having families, you definitely want storage. So you've got a bunch of extra pillows in here now, but you got hanging storage here. You got the drop down for more hanging storage there. And then you also have the ladder here as well that would be used for the bunk that comes out of the ceiling. There's a little more storage just around the corner here when we come in. Okay, so not a ton, but you can see, shut that, but it definitely helps. So you've got some more open storage here as well. One great thing about having kids in this room, if you have 1 or 2 kids, that's fantastic, is you've got the extra TV, so you can set it up, or even bring video games and set up that way if you like. There's a little bit of storage here, but for the kiddos, that's the primary storage. So underneath here, you got 2 small ottomans that you can sit here and get ready. You've got some plugs over here as well, so you've got a US plug and a Euro plug. Sometimes I'll bring a 2nd Euro adapter, or even a couple of them, so that I can maximize all the plugs in here as well. And then down here as well, you're gonna have a hair dryer, which is standard in all the rooms on board. So if you follow me on in, this is kind of like the inside cabin, a little bit of storage here. Once again, separate temperature control. I really like that. Sometimes the 2nd set wants a different temperature than the 1st. So now we're getting into the bathroom. So this is the standard bathroom that you're gonna find throughout the entire ship. So it's exactly the same. I do like how they have these nice acrylic showers that pop out. So, even somebody my size, I'm 6'6". Here we go. I fit actually, pretty good in here. Some of the other cruise lines, they have shower curtains that come in on you. I really don't like this. So this is great. They've opened it up and there's plenty of space in here. Not a ton of storage in the bathroom, but you got some small shelves here. You've got some bigger shelves here as well for some storage, but there's not really any storage where you can put things away completely. Okay, so over here you've got, you'll notice that throughout you have the L'Occitane upgraded amenities, so that's in the shower and also here as well. So let's head on out of here, but essentially what this is a small inside cabin. Perfect for 2 kids, absolutely perfect for 2 kids. And then you could, of course, put the 3rd kid out into the main room as well here. So let's head into the living room, which is, really beautiful space, really open space. This is what kind of, makes the room feel more like a home. So right when you come in here, you've got a little, dry bar area with your Nespresso maker. They'll be replenished as much as you'd like. You've got your tea. They no longer have bottled water on this ship at all, and this is going to go fleet wide with Norwegian very soon. So they've got this boxed water, the just water there. You've got wine glasses and things up here as well, along with your Nespresso cups, because of course you can have coffee in here. You can have your butler make it. You can have coffee on the balcony. You can also have all of your meals served course by course. So that's what this table really is for. There's extra chairs in here that you can put it together and make it a family table, essentially. A little small for that, but you can definitely have all of your courses served in here. Okay, so this is the next sleeping area. So this is a bed that does come out as well, that can be turned into a bed. So you can see if you had, maybe there was 3 kiddos, you could put 2 in there, 1 in here, or maybe 2 friends traveling together with a couple could work as well. Just over here, you're gonna have a desk that you can use if you need to get a little work done. You've got storage on the side here. You got your portable ship phone as well right there. And then up top here, they've got some magazines and things, Mandara Spa. A little bit of storage up here as well. Not super deep, but couple inches of storage there. Okay, all right, so now that we're in the living room area, I'd like to point out that this is the balcony. So I'm gonna step out there. This is the only balcony in the room. Okay, so now I'm heading out to the balcony, which was one of the absolute best features of this room here. And it's kind of a little bit of a wraparound. So as you head over here, these are the big windows for the shower and the bath. So something you just want to keep in mind if other people are out here, if you're sharing the room, just something to think about. But it gives you this extra balcony space here. And then of course, you've got a ton of balcony space here as well. They can bring the table out. I've had them do that before and set it up for a nice meal. Once again, with your butler service, you can have it served course by course from any of the restaurants on board the ship. So let's head on in here. Beautiful furniture. So let's head on in to the master bedroom. This is a fantastic master bedroom for any suite on board any ship for a couple reasons. So one, you'll see the massive size of it. It is a full king-size bed. On the ceiling, they have these really cool light configurations that basically make it look like the nighttime stars that are in here. On the side over here, you've got a US plug. You've got a couple USBs, which is really nice. I like that. You've got some storage down below. Okay, a little bit of storage on the side there. And then you have huge oversized pillows, and this entire wall is storage here. So right here, you've got some hang-up storage. Go, it's again the soft close. You also have all of these drawers that come out here as well. The TV, so that's the 3rd TV if you're keeping count. 1 in there, 1 in the kids' room, and then 1 in here as well. So it's perfect for every member of the family. You've got more storage over here. So this is where you're going to find your soft Haven robes that come with all Haven rooms. You've got your safe here, not big enough for a laptop, just something to keep in mind, but it is good for your passports, wallet, things along those lines. You've got storage up top and all the way down, and also your Haven slippers and your oversized golf umbrella that comes with all the Haven rooms as well. Here we go. Okay, so over here you've got a great vanity. There's some more storage by the bed as well. This side has 2 USBs. It doesn't have a full plug, but you've got the USBs there, and then you could access these plugs as well. So you got a US plug and a Euro plug. Nice little seat here to get ready. You got a magnifying makeup mirror, and then this, of course, is backlit as well. And then a little bit of storage up and down on the side here, and then some storage on the side here as well. So now head into one of the crowning jewels of this incredible room, and that is the master bathroom. So when I walk in here, I see unbelievable views. Right now we're in Miami. I can see all the way across the bay there. It's really, really stunning. You've got this bathtub that's gonna have the most incredible views and shower. But right when you walk in here, you have a double vanity. I love that in a cruise room. I love being able to have 2 separate spaces for my wife and I personally. So underneath on both sides and in the middle here, you've got storage. You also have some storage to set there, and then storage up here as well. I do like that they have the shower poof that you get in the room. Of course, you have the upgraded L'Occitane amenities that are going to be in all of the Haven staterooms as well. Over here, you got a little coat rack, a separate temperature control in here too. Once again, I really appreciate that. So you got the toilet room just in here. Little piece of art in there. Nice while you're going to the restroom, I guess. And then in here you have the huge shower. So this shower has an incredible view looking out. It's got a massive rainforest shower head. Once again, I'm 6'6", and it's plenty of clearance here. You also have the car wash shower where you can kind of get all the different jets and adjust them. But once again, you turn around each time and the view is what really takes your breath away. And then once again, the bathtub with the same incredible view. So you can put this down for privacy if you'd like, just to kind of show you that. But keep in mind if you're sharing the room that this part of the balcony may want to be off limits to those who are not privy to, well, any of that fun stuff. So right now I am in a spa suite. So what's unique about this category is that you also get access to the thermal suite in the spa as well. So this is something not found on the Joy, but it is found on the Bliss, and it's also on the Inaugural as well. So let me show you what this room is all about. So once again, it is a Haven room. You're outside the Haven, so to get to the Haven, you're gonna go, in this case, from the back of the ship to the front, take up to deck 17, take the elevator, and then you'll go in the Haven itself. So that's just something to keep in mind, but you have all of those amenities, access to all of the quiet space, and the Haven restaurant, and everything else. So right when you walk in here, on the left is the bathroom. So let's head on in. You'll see you've got the toilet here. You've got a beautiful backsplash in there as well. You have the upgraded L'Occitane bath amenities. You also have kind of a somewhat of a dual vanity here. So it's not super big, but it does have two faucets here that you can utilize and a little bit of vanity space. Trash is over there, and then a little bit of storage under here as well. So this is the shower, but it's important to keep in mind that this is not the only place that you can bathe on board or in this room. So here you've got your shower head, a little bit short for me. I'm 6'6", I'm a tall guy, but it does have the extra nozzles in here that make it part of the spa shower. You've got your upgraded amenities here as well. Let me head on out. All right, so let's now head into the walk-in closet. What a massive space. So here you've got your safe right there. It's not big enough for a laptop, but it is perfect for your passports, wallet, things like that. You've got storage under here, as well as, of course, you can put storage here as well. You've got your bath towels ready for you. So if you go up to the pool deck, you can use those. You also have these beautiful bathrobes. They're really soft and plush for every Haven stateroom. I really like those. You've got the scale. Maybe you want it, maybe you don't want it on the cruise. And then here you have a full golf umbrella as well. A little bit more access to storage, and then the Haven slippers are on the other side here. So here you've got more hanging space, and then of course I'm 6'6", so I can use all the space, but you have space all the way along the top up here as well. So there's quite a bit of storage in this room. Okay, right here when you walk in, you've got more storage. It's a perfect place to put a key, put stuff when you come in. Here, okay, and then as I walk in, I will show you, you've got the vanity right here. You've got the magnifying mirror, backlit mirror as well as the small stool to sit on. And then you have a hairdryer, which is standard in every room on board the entire ship. And then let's head over to this side. I'll show you have all of your light controls for the room here. And then on the side of the bed, there's a little blue light down there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but basically in all the Haven rooms, they've had that ambient blue light so you don't stub your toes at night, but you have that extra glow. They also have the beautiful lights on the ceiling that makes it look like you are looking at the stars. You can turn that off if that's something that bothers you. Next to the bed, you have a plug, and then you also have two USB plugs as well, the reading light and the lamp, and then it's also backlit up here as well. Full king-size bed. You can order more and different types of pillows, make the bed firmer, softer, depending on what your tastes are. So as we come over, you can see, of course, the massive big screen TV. It's really oversized for a cruise ship. Storage all the way along down here. You've got a nice US plug over in the corner here. You also have a ship phone there. You've got your glassware up here for wine, champagne, and then of course you have an espresso maker in the room. I love that. I start my day with an espresso at home every single day, so you can utilize that. You also have the mini fridge down here. Yeah, a lot of times in the inaugurals for the showrooms, they just have those locked up there. You also have the boxed water, so they're doing away with all bottled water on board this ship and throughout the entire fleet, so something you might want to keep in mind. Champagne on ice, and then of course you have your dining room table. This is a perfect room to have dinner served in your room. So if you like that privacy, you have of course the beautiful views out there, but you can have your butler come in, they put the white tablecloth down, and they will serve your meals course by course in here if you like, or maybe you just want breakfast in here and do the dinners in the specialty restaurant. So what makes this room super unique to just about any other room on board, well definitely on board this ship, but on any cruise ship, is this huge jacuzzi bathtub in the room itself. So it's also got that blue lighting there. You see down there you've got the drain, which is important. But right now they have it all set up, just like you could have your butler do for you to set a bath if you'd like. And then also you have the bath salts there as well. It's got the wand and also the spigot there. So basically This is just something that's really cool. I don't think you'd want to have this room if you weren't a couple, for the most part, or maybe you're traveling as a solo, but you can see that this kind of turns it into a special spa room. And once again, keep in mind that you'll also have access to the thermal suite. This is something that a lot of times I pay for anyways, so if that's something you pay for, maybe it may be an extra value for you to get this specific room. So now let's head out onto the balcony. So now we're heading out onto the balcony. The balconies in the Haven, there's some that are very, very small actually, some that are absolutely massive. This is somewhere right in the middle. So this is a really nice sized balcony here. You've got two really large seats, so this is about double the size that you would normally find on a cruise ship. Like I said, I'm a big guy, I fit great. There's two of them here. This is a perfect place to have your coffee in the morning. Once again, you can bring the table out here as well, and the other chairs, and then you can dine course by course right here on the balcony. And then this one, there actually is just one room for one lounger, but it does have this full oversized, very soft lounger. One thing to keep in mind is you can see inside the room as well. This is one of the reasons it's probably best for couples, is I can see into the jacuzzi bathtub right now from here. So right now I am in my favorite room on board. Owner suite's pretty spectacular as well, but I love being in the back of the ship. So this is an aft-facing Haven penthouse with balcony, and it's a perfect room for a lot of different configurations. So for my family, I have a 3.5-year-old. It's absolutely spectacular because my daughter basically has her own living room with bathroom, completely separate. But also this can work with friends groups that are traveling together. Sometimes two couples can be a little tough, but that can work in here as well. So let me show you all about this room. Right when you walk in, you've got your temperature control here. You do have this light. I wanted to point out that you always have to have the key card in for the electricity to work in the room. So if you leave the room and take that out, your charging is not going to happen as well. You've got your do not disturb sign in here. Really nice and convenient to have that. So one of the great aspects of this room to be a party room or also to have other people in here is that you have this full separate bathroom here. So this is going to have a shower in here. Okay, so step in there. You can see kind of size-wise, I'm 6'6", but I fit pretty well in this shower. I did want to point out that you have the upgraded L'Occitane bath amenities, which are fantastic. And you also have a toilet in here as well. So small sink, not a lot of storage, but if you're having friends over or you're hosting a party, this is a perfect thing to have so that they don't have to go through your space or disturb you at all. So as you come in here, you have this nice little entryway, beautiful mirror, champagne on ice, ready to go. Okay, and then right when you get in, you're gonna have your dry bar. So you have wine glasses, champagne glasses, bottle opener, Nespresso cups as well. You've got your Nespresso maker. They will replenish the Nespresso capsules as you like. You just tell them exactly what you want. Okay, so here you also have your phone, ice bucket, and a little bit of storage here. Over here is going to be your fridge. Okay, I'm going to shut that. And then you also have more storage on this side as well. Here's your dining room table. Keep in mind that because this is a Haven room, you're going to have a butler, and you can have your meals served course by course in this room. It's a fantastic option, especially if you're traveling with a family, but if you just are somebody who really likes privacy, that's wonderful as well here too. So you've got your flowers here for arrival, which is great. Wanted to point out the closet here. So you've got a little bit of storage. Of course, if you're using this as a second bedroom, you're going to need storage in here as well. There we go. You've got your light controls. Your TV is on there. You've got storage above, storage below, and then storage just here. But once again, this bed can be made out. And one thing that I do like is they have the controls over on the other side, so it's right by the bed, the lights. So if you happen to be using this as your bed, it's really nice to be able to turn the lights off from bed. You've got your phone over here as well. All right, and so now we're going to head into the master bedroom. So one of the things that makes this room great and unique is that you have this door here that you can shut it off completely. So you have really and truly two completely separate spaces. So let's head on in here first. Point out you have the separate temperature control. Like right now it's cooler in here. Personally, I like it cooler when I sleep and maybe have it a little bit warmer the rest of the day. You also have your light controls, and then you also have a night light here. So if you'll follow me in to the master bathroom. Once again, a fantastic bathroom. So first thing that I'll point out right on the side here is going to be the shower. Okay, so you've got the rainforest shower head in here. Once again, I'm 6'6". I barely fit underneath that. Shouldn't be a problem for most people. Also have the wand, which is great, and I call it the car wash shower here, all the jets and everything. Once again, the upgraded L'Occitane amenities throughout the whole cruise. They've got the full-size ones in there. You've got a separate toilet room here. Okay, little bench seat, and your scale is under there. And something that I really appreciate is a true full double vanity here with storage underneath, so you can put things away completely. You can also store here, got your shower poof and all the things that you would need for a bath. They have some great amenities in here. You also have your bath salts there, and then a full-size bathtub for soaking. Once again, with my family, having a bathtub is great. Throw my daughter in there, and my nieces and nephews, they absolutely love it, and it's great and convenient for everybody. So let's head into the master bedroom portion. Okay. So the first thing that I notice is that it is a really big bed. So once again, you have this full king-size bed, tons of pillows. You can get more pillows as you like as well. You've got your storage here. Okay, so this is going to be the hanging storage. You have your plush Haven bathrobes and then slippers below. You're also going to have the full-size golf umbrella there. And if you need more hangers, just let them know. There we go. So over on the side here, you have your light controls. You've got a US plug. You also have 2 USB plugs as well, and storage under here. One thing you'll notice, that little blue light, they put this in the Haven room so you don't stub your toe or anything, but basically it's just a nice little night light as you go. So we're going to continue on. A little bit of storage up above here. You've got storage down here as well, which is important in a room this size. And then you also have a TV. You've got a little bit more storage up here as well as a vanity to get ready. You've got your seat to sit on there. You've got your mirror here, the magnifying mirror, and you also have the hair dryer just underneath as well. And then on the other side of the bed, you are going to have the USB here, and then also the light controls as well. One fun thing that I wanted to point out in this room that they have in the Haven rooms is you have this above your bed. It's kind of like a star configuration. So you can turn it on and off if it's something that you don't like. But once again, just a really nice ambience. So the next part is, to me, what really makes this room special. So far, I think it's on par with several different Haven rooms. They're all fantastic. But this aft-facing balcony is, to me, what blows the rest out of the water. So follow me out here. Okay, so I'm heading out from the master bedroom here to the balcony. So for me personally, I love the sideways facing balconies and the aft, and this kind of gives you the best of both worlds. So when I start over here, you can see that you've got views of the side of the ship. You can see all the way down there to the waterfront as well. And then over here in the back, you have this incredible aft facing view. So right here you have a dining room table. You can have your dinner served course by course out here by your butler if that's something that you want. So you have that privacy, but also that elevated level of service. You can have them put one of the tables from inside outside as well if that's something you're interested, if you want to have some friends over. And then of course these 2 huge loungers. So these are the perfect place to sit and relax, have a cup of coffee, have a drink, something along those lines. But this is to me the ultimate balcony on board the ship. I wanted to show you a forward-facing penthouse suite with balcony. So this is a Haven room. You're going to have access to the Haven. You're going to have all of the things that come with the Haven as well. But keep in mind that you are placed outside the Haven. So right now we're on deck 12. To access the Haven, you take the elevator up to 17, and then you could go in that way as well. So let me show you this incredible room. So right when you walk in here, you're in the living room that could also serve as a second bedroom if need be. So beautiful art piece on the wall, and you have this dining room table. So because you're in the Haven, you can have all of your dinner served here, course by course if you'd like, by your butler. It's a great option if you have families. It's a really fantastic option as well too. So I've got a family of 3, my little one. This would be the perfect configuration for us. So over here you have a dry bar. You've got your wine glasses, champagne glasses, bottle opener, Nespresso cups as well. You've got the Nespresso maker in here. They'll replenish this as much as you like. I love Nespresso. It's how I start my day every day at home. So it's really nice to have that there. You have the boxed water because there is no more bottled water on board the Norwegian Encore. They're getting rid of it fleet-wide. So you got your ice here, and then just below there, you've got your mini fridge that you can access. It's on the Inaugural right now, so it's actually locked up, which happens sometimes. Okay, so as you move on into the room, there we go. So as you move on into the room, you are going to have a nice writing desk here, a little bit of storage underneath, your phone, and then also the portable ship phone as well. Have a little bit of storage up top here, a little bit above the TV as well, so you have a flat panel TV. You've got storage along the bottom all the way, a nice beautiful flower arrangement here. And then this is the bed. So this room currently is configured to only accommodate 3 people maximum. So just keep that in mind. Some of them are configured for 3, some of them are configured for 4 as well. What's really nice is they've got the light controls over here on the side, and then over on the other side here as well, they're going to have a plug there. So if somebody is using this as a primary bed, it's really nice to be able to control the lights and have a plug there as well. This is also where you're going to head out to the balcony. So follow me out here. All right, so we're heading out to the balcony. So one thing that I will point out right away is that this room is not all about the balcony. It's not going to have one of the massive ones like you find in some of the other rooms, but it's a really, really nice balcony for a family of 2 or 3. So you've got 2 chairs here. Once again, they can bring the big table out here if you want to have dining course by course. I love having my coffee out here in the morning. So as long as I have that fresh air, beautiful view, and you're looking straight out sideways, so you do have a pretty, it's pretty private up here as well. But you can see just the way the ship is shaped in the very front. They've got a pad here for somebody like me, not not to hit their head, but it actually gives you a little bit more space here. So it is not hard to have 3 people sitting out on the balcony, but it would be a little bit cramped. But remember, the room in this case is what it's all about. This one's all about what's inside, not so much what is on the outside there. So now let's head into the master bedroom bathroom complex. So one thing I will point out is that if you are sharing this room with somebody else, they would have to go from the living room in here to use the bathroom. Same thing if you have a party here. So just something to keep in mind. It doesn't have a separate bathroom like that. So when I come in here, the first thing that I notice is I love that it has a massive double vanity. So of course you're gonna have the upgraded L'Occitane amenities that, really, really nice. They've got the full-size ones in here, which I do appreciate. You've got this double vanity, so you both have areas to get ready. You have storage underneath for both, and then you also have storage up here as well. You've got a nice plug for a shaver there, and then also a place to hang your bathrobes here if you'd like. I would like to point out that you have a third temperature control in here, so you have one in the master, one in the living room, and then one here as well. Lights there. As soon as you come in here, you are going to have the commode, the toilet room right there. And then over here you have a huge shower. There we go. Sorry, perfect. Okay, so a couple things that I really like is it's got the rainforest shower head. I'm 6'6", and I can fit just barely underneath it. You also have the shower wand, which is really nice as well. A little bit of storage here. I call it the car wash shower with all of that. And then there's also a nice little bench, so that's great, especially for ladies shaving their legs, or sometimes just to sit down and let the get some nice warm water on you, and have a relax on your vacation. So you also have the bathtub as well. Once again, for me, having this for a family is a really fantastic thing, being able to throw the kiddo in there. We're going on a cruise in a couple weeks with all of our cousins as well, so something like this, we can throw in a bunch of kids in there, and it's just a lot of fun for them and convenient for mom and dad. So you got a little bit of storage here. You've got your makeup mirror, so the magnifying mirror there, it's backlit, a nice little chair here, a little bit of storage in there as well. Did want to point out that in the bath, they also have the bath salts for all the Haven rooms. So follow me back through here and we'll head into the master bedroom. So I'm going to start right over here on this side of the master bedroom. So you notice that they've got this great little blue light underneath here. That's standard in the Haven now. So you have extra lighting so you don't trip in the middle of the night. Here you are going to have storage. So this is going to be the hang-up storage here. 2 plush Haven robes. You've got the golf umbrella and also the slippers in here as well. And then also for your shoes, shoe shining. Okay. Okay, here you also have the phone. I did want to point out that they've got 2 USBs down there, light controls, and then just a little bit of storage. And as you follow me over, you will see more storage. So I did want to point out that the bed is a full king-size bed, which is fantastic. You could order more pillows if you want, make it softer, more firm, up to you. Over here, you're going to have more storage as well. So you've got more hanging storage here, nice lights inside, and you also have storage underneath there. More storage above, right here, above the TV. Here we go. Careful for that one. It opens quick. More underneath as well. There's your safe. That up, not quite big enough for a laptop, perfect for passports, wallets, things along those lines. And then of course you've got your TV. So there's one in the living room, and then also one in here as well. More storage there. So it showed the hang-ups. You actually have hang-up storage in 3 different places in here. More storage along there. A nice little bench seat here as well. Perfect for reading bedtime stories with the kiddos. And then here you have 2 USBs and a plug, and then all the light controls on the side as well. So one phenomenal feature about this room is that you have the side balcony, so you have that privacy looking out the side, but you also have the view out the front, which is absolutely stunning. That's one of the reasons I really, really love this stateroom category, because you kind of get the best of both worlds. You look at the view out the front. There's Miami Beach directly in front of us, and then on the side you have that nice peaceful area to sit outside and have some nice fresh air. So right now I'm in a room that I really, really love on board this ship. It's a Haven suite with connecting staterooms. So it has a lot of possibilities where essentially you can actually get up to 8 people in this complex, but I love that it faces forward and out. It's a really beautiful room, and you are going to love it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So right when you come in here, you've got your first temperature control here. Make up your room, do not disturb. You just click the buttons there, and you don't have to go out of the room, which I really like. You've got your key card here. Keep in mind that you're going to have that in at all times to have access to electricity. When you unplug it, things will stop charging, lights will go off, and things along those lines. So you've got this full-length mirror right when you come in, a nice little entryway. And then, of course, this connects to a standard balcony stateroom. So this is how you would expand this room and make the complex even bigger. So follow me on in here, and you're going to see first this dining room table. So this is an amazing room for 2 people. Once again, perfect for 3 or 4 as well. But you can have your dinner, your meals served course by course here by your butler. You can order from any of the specialty dining as well that you like on board the ship. So this is just a great option, or great thing that comes with having a Haven stateroom. So over here, right when you come in, you're going to have a little bit of storage here. Okay, so that's perfect for those that might be staying in this part of the room. You've got a full dry bar set up, wine glasses, champagne glasses, and then beer glasses as well. You got the trash right here. You've got an espresso maker. I love the Nespresso pods. They replenish them as you like. I start my day with that every day at home as well, so awesome. They also have these cardboard water. There's no longer bottled water on this ship at all. So you also have these Nespresso glasses here, and you can have ice refilled as you like. Little tiny bit of storage there as well. But follow me into the rest of the room, and you're going to see a large couch here. This is what would come out to make up for additional guests. Would be able to stay right here, but it's a pretty large couch. Got a nice coffee table, beautiful flowers set up for arrival day in the Haven. You've got your TV here. Little bit of storage underneath. You've got a nice desk area to sit right there with your phone. There's storage here. Also storage on the side as well over there. Okay. Over in the corner here, you'll find a light control. This is great and well thought out because if somebody is staying on the couch, that way they have access to the lights there. And then on the other side, there's a plug as well. So just something that's really nice that they've thought about if you have that guest staying out here as well. All right, so now I'm heading out onto the balcony. You got your light switch right here. You only have room for 2 chairs. I will not lie, this is a very small balcony for a suite, but what is inside to me makes up for that completely. So you also are kind of housed towards the front here. Well, you're in the very front, of course, and so it's kind of carved out where you've got the wings just above us for where you're going to have the captain. So once again, a relatively small balcony, but a perfect place to have a coffee, sit back, relax, and enjoy the world. And it's really, really private because you have this awning ahead of you, and you're looking straight out here. Nobody can see in at all. So let's head back in and explore the master bedroom. All right, so now I'm heading into the master bedroom. So one thing, you have a door here. I love that. You can shut it off completely, have separate space. You also have the full light controls for the master bedroom here, a night light, and then also the temperature control. So once again, it's great to have a separate temperature control in the bedroom, or if you have somebody sleeping out here, they might want it at a different temperature. So as soon as you come in, you see the hallmarks of a Haven stateroom. So you have a really large, full king-size bed. You can order more pillows from the pillow menu, things like that if you'd like. Over on the side here, you're gonna have a ton of storage. So right here, you've got your safe. Once again, not big enough for a laptop, but perfect for passport, wallet, things like that. You got drawer storage here, more storage up top there. Okay. You also are going to have, let me get all the way over to the side here, you're also going to have your hang-up space here with the plush robes from the Haven. You also have the slippers and then the full-size golf umbrella as well. And a little bit more storage up here with a nice shoe shine amenity. All right, so over here, you're gonna have 2 USB ports by the bed. You've got light controls here as well, the phone, and then storage down below. One thing that they've put in all the Haven rooms now is this like blue night light that shines down. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it shines down there, and so when all the lights are out, it gives you that little bit of extra ambient light. Okay, we're gonna continue over here to your TV, which of course you can move as you'd like. Then you also have more storage, a ton of storage up here. Okay, you're gonna have a ton of storage down here as well, which is great. Put things away. And then because you have this fantastic bench seat area over here, you also have more storage on the side. You got a nice little sitting area, and then you have this beautiful view looking out. Right now I'm looking at Norwegian's brand new terminal that's just getting ready to open up in a few months, which is where the Encore will sail from shortly. But you've got, of course, the blackout curtains in the front here, but having that duality of the forward-facing window and then be able to look off the side, it gives you a ton of privacy, but also gives you a lot of angles, especially when you're in Alaska. And this ship is gonna be there and not very long. A little more storage on the far side, and then on the side of the bed here, I did want to point out that you have a US plug as well as 2 small USBs, and then more light controls as well. Let's head on into this master bathroom. And when I say master bathroom, it really is another really beautiful master bathroom, okay? So when I head on in, I'll head all the way over to the far side, which is where the shower is. So once again, I'm 6'6", I can fit pretty well in here. You know, the rainforest shower's sideways for me, but that's totally fine. The car wash shower here with all the little knobs and things. Of course, the fully upgraded L'Occitane bath amenities, a little storage here. And then I love that they have the bench here. I know it's really nice to put your foot up on if you need to, but also it's nice to have a little bench in there if you just want to relax for a minute in the shower. Okay, you've got this full bathtub here as well. They've got your towels ready for you to take out to the pool. I did want to point out that they have bath salts in all of the suites as well. In the Haven, you can see that there. It's really beautifully decorated. You have some Carrara marble on the walls here, but you also have this beautiful mosaic tile. You've got a full double vanity. That is such a luxury on a cruise ship to have a complete full double vanity. You also have storage on the bottom that you can put things away completely. A little more storage here and even more storage here, but these huge backlight mirrors are really fantastic. So over here is the area to get ready. Commode room right there though first. Pretty big size actually. Okay, here we go. All right, so now you got an area to get ready. You have that dreaded scale. I don't know why they have those in here. Make you go to the gym if you really want to do it. I don't like looking at that on vacation, but it's all good. And here you've got your magnifying mirror as well. Another mirror here to get ready as well, and then a little bit more storage. And then the hair dryer down there, which comes standard on all rooms on board. So you can see this is a huge space where two people actually could get ready at the same exact time. But for my family of 3, I've got a young daughter, this room is absolutely spectacular for it. So the only real disadvantage that I would say that I noticed right away, especially with kiddos, is that this room is outside of the Haven complex. So one advantage of having one of the 3 room types that's in the Haven complex is that you got that little extra layer of security and safety with the kiddos where they're kind of contained in an extra area. It's really calm and relaxing. So I like that you can go up there and take advantage of it in this room, but just know that this is located on a lower deck, so you need to take the elevator up and to the Haven. So when you're ready to book a suite in the Haven, reach out to harrtravel.com. We are your Haven experts. We know it inside and out, and we can make sure that you get the absolute best value out of your Haven booking.